So hope you can see my screen. So today's lesson is word processing application. So last week we discussed about internet, email, and some web application. So in that part, we uh, already discussed about a kind of word processing application, Google Docs, and also Google Sheet and other several applications. So today we are going to talk about, look about this one word processing application. Actually, we are looked into, Microsoft Office package. So we will start from Word application. So first of all, we will see what is the term word processing is. So the term word processing first coined in 1960s at the IBM laboratory. So IBM was the main the main inventor of at that time. Finding the building computers. So they introduced this word processing. The meaning of this word is to process or making a document using a kind of electronic device, that means a computer, right? So today it refers to production of any printable material on a computer. That means we can create or generate a document or letter or any kind of thing that we can print and take it as a kind of a document, right? So anyway, production of printable materials usually includes composition, editing, formatting, and printing of documents. That means most of these functions are available in these kind of applications. So editing, formatting, printing, finally printing. And also nowadays, those applications are capable of dealing with this feature, web integration and sharing. So last week we discussed about collaborative words and collaborative functions which are available on Google Docs, right? So it's a new, it's a kind of a new architecture or platform introduced to these application, especially document word processing application and the kind of Excel application. So next one. Yeah, so here you can see the kind of introduction to the word processing application. So word process software application that allows user to create, edit, and format digital documents. And these documents can include various types of text-based content, such as report, letters, resume. Yeah, so we can do a lot of things. So basically, so as a graduate, so we need, we should know about word processing application to make a kind of a several document like report and resume and kind of especially reports, because you need to submit a report. Each and at the end of each and every lab, so you have to submit a report. For that, you should know how to make how to create a good report using Word or any kind of word processing application. Sometimes you need to make use resume or CV and some kind of letters. So, so if you know a kind of word processing application better, so you can do it very easily. And the most important part is, so you should know the functionalities and the, or I mean, each and every function in a proper way, I mean, good way, right? So some of the popular word processing applications, so I have included several examples here. So what one is Microsoft Word, Google Docs. So we already discussed about that one. So if you are Apple user, so you can use Apple Pages, and if you are kind of Linux or Linux user, so you can use a different kind of applications such as LibreOffice or OpenOffice. And yeah, there are thousands of applications, but these are very popular among the different users. So, and then I have included the features, some of the features available in the word processor or that kind of application. So basically, those applications comes with the spell checker, grammar checking, formatting options, tables, and you can include different kind of graphics and multimedia elements. So those are very interesting features. So we will see. Yeah, we will discuss about these features more detail in yeah, after a couple of slides. So then so I want to emphasize the characteristic of a word processing program or application. So a word processing application program typically features advanced text manipulation functions. So text manipulation means you can write, I mean, you can type any kind of text on in the work area, and also you can copy, paste, and you can change the font phrases and colors, and you can basically you can do formatting on it, and other than that, so you can use keyword indexing and automatic page numbering. So, and automatic generation of table of content, automatic generation of table of figures, table of I mean list of tables, those kind of stuff, and also you can use referencing with section or page numbers. Not only that, but also, I mean, so you can use that one if you want to link a separate file or a web address, so you can use that one too. That means these referencing, and you can use external links to your document. So there are, I mean, a lot of features inside this application. So first we will see a basic one, I mean basic word processor. So in the Windows operating system, it's comes with, I mean, the WordPad. So WordPad is a basic word processing application. So so you can, if you're a Windows user, you can start this application by typing WordPad on your search bar, right? So yeah, so here you have something, I mean, you can see some instruction how to open that application. If you are, I mean, a Linux user or Apple user, so you can't open this one, so you don't have this one. WordPad, but if you are a Windows user, you can start that one. So I'll show you the interface and what are the functions available in the WordPad. So this is a basic one. That means you don't need to install any external software package to open this one. This comes with the Windows operating system, right? So you can simply type WordPad in your search bar. So this is the interface of WordPad. So this is a simple application that we can create or use to generate document. So simply we can see several functions on this window, right? So here we have a quick access bar. I think, yeah. So this is the GUI of WordPad, right? So if you don't have access to WordPad, I mean, if you are Apple or Linux user, so you can refer this image, right, to see what are the functions available in this one, I mean, on this application, right? So simply we have quick access bar. So in the quick access bar, we can see several functions such as undo, redo, save, and then we have so this one, so here, right? So here we have a clipboard. So normally we can use this clipboard to copy, cut, and paste to some kind of text, right? So simply, if you want to copy some text, so you can type those text in the worksheet, and then you can select all the text, and after you select some kind of phrase or word, so this will automatically enable, right? Otherwise, so you can't click on this one. So this is currently this is disabled, right? So you can't access this one. But when you select some wording, so you can access this. So you can copy this one with that text, and so you can paste the same text that you have copied already, right? So the clipboard has several functions to manipulate wording, right? So then we have a kind of font ribbon, right? So this part, especially this part of the font section, can be used to change the font face, font size, and if you want to highlight fonts, I mean bold and italics kind of formatting. So you can use these options, and superscript and subscript and font color and highlighter. So those kind of functions are available under the this font section. So then we have paragraph. So this part, so we can use this part to align kind of text or a part of text, right? So simply, if I want to move this text into the right side of the sheet, so I can select those text, and then I can select this right align icon, right align button. So after that, so you can see the text moving to the right side of the sheet, right? So likewise, so we have a kind of another functions, several functions. So if you want to have a indent, I mean indent print space before this kind of a line, right? So you can increase indent, and also you can decrease the indent, right? So mainly this indent will help us to increase the printable area or margins, right? So simply we can do that using these two buttons, increase and decrease indent. Then we have a list button. So if you want to add a bullet form or numbering or kind of list item, so you can use this. But right, then we have spacing, line spacing. So line spacing mean the space between two lines, right? So you can adjust it to several predefined values, or so in this one, I mean in the WordPad, so you can use these four predefined values, right? But if you're using Word or any other application, so you can change this into user defined number, right? Then we have insert section. So this part, so we can use this part to insert some kind of multimedia, I mean the graphics or some kind of objects, right? So under the objects, so you can see a different type of objects, right? So you can export, I mean, you can insert a kind of Excel chart and PowerPoint slide, or other WordPad document, right? So you can insert those kind of stuff from here, and then if you want to add the date time, so you can simply add that one and picture. So in next part is editing. So editing is, I mean, this part will help us to find some word, or if you want to replace some word by another word, so you can use this one very easily, right? So you don't want to find each and every word and type or change that word manually. So you can do it automatically here. I mean, you can type whatever the word you want to change, and then a phrase or word that you want to replace with. And after that, you can click on this button, replace all. Once you click on this button, it will automatically replace all the word matching to this one, right? Right. So this is a very simple one, right? So in top, yeah. So after, I mean, so next to the quick access bar, so you have a kind of toolbar, right? I mean, a menu bar, right? So in the file menu, so you can see different kind of functions. So here, so you can generate a new WordPad document, or you can open previously available document from this point. And if you want to save your document, so you can use this option. And other than that, so other than those options, so you can see the printing option here, right? So once you click on this one, so it will open up the your printer application to print this document. And here you can set print, I mean, page setup. So basically, we need this when we print this document, right? Because we have to set the proper paper size and margins, and the orientation is very, very important when we print a kind of a document, or kind of a document, right? So first you have to set the size, and source means this is related to the printer, right? And the portrait or landscape means the orientation, that which orientation that you want to print this document in the in sheet, right? In a physical sheet, right? So then margins, so you can set the custom margins here, right? And print page numbers too. So this is the only way that we can include the page numbers in WordPad, right? Because we don't have any other option to option to add a page, a different kind of page numbers for different pages, right? So this is a very simple one, right? So I will close this one. Right. So the next application is Microsoft Word. So this is the main part of the today's lesson, right? So yeah, you can read this one. Sense of powerful and yeah. So it comes with a lot of functions and features, right? So yeah, so these are the guides to open Microsoft Word. So you can use two methods. One is so you can navigate. I mean, you can go to the start and type Word and open. I mean, select the Microsoft Word, right? Or so you can run. I mean, you can open the run window. So for that, you have to press Windows key plus R together and then type in Word, right? So this is the GUI or sorry, graphical user interface of the Microsoft Word application. So this is Office 365 view. I mean the latest release. So their latest release. So this is more similar to Office 21, I guess, right? So you can see a lot of options. I mean the similar function, similar interface in both Office 21 and 365. So I'm currently using Office 365. Anyway, I think after Office 16, the appearance and the functions and the place where the most of the functions are available place. So you can find, I mean, all these versions are similar, right? So Office 16 and then yeah, after the Office 16, I think appearance and everything are same, right? So, but if you are using Office 13 or Office 7, so it is a little bit different, but you can find most of the function that we need. I mean, we are going to discuss, right? So this is very easy to find. So I will guide you how to find those function in Office 2013 and 7, right? Anyway, so so this is the GUI. So likewise, Word pad. So you can see the quick access toolbar here. So it comes with the same functionalities. I mean the save, undo, and yeah, there are several I mean more options, but those are collapsing. I mean comes under this little arrow. So you can expand this one and you can enable what function that you want to direct access through the quick access toolbar. So we will see how to change those things in we discussed. I mean, when we work with the Office application. So anyway, so okay, right. So then, so we have menu bar. So and the ribbon. So ribbon is the most. I mean, the latest part comes with the. I mean, comes with the Office 2016 and later versions. And then we have document area, view choices at the bottom of the line. So you can see the view options and status bar. So this is the simple, I mean, the GUI of the Word application. And then we will see how to create a new document, right? So you can use two methods. So one is you can simply open Word application. So once you open the Word application, you will see this kind of image, right? This kind of window. So from this point, you can select any kind of template, right, to create your document. If not, if you have already opened Word application, so you can go to, click on the file menu. After that, you will see this, the same window, right? Through this window, so you can pick one of these template. So these are a available templates comes with the Office package. So anyway, so I'm using Office 365. That's why I have many templates. But if you're using offline packages, Office 21 or a kind of offline installer, so you can you might have different templates or less templates, but you can add those templates manually. Right. Anyway, in this window, you can see left side navigation bar, kind of another functions. So most similar to the file menu, which was available in WordPad, right? So first one is home, new, open. So then we have info, save as, print, share, export, and blah blah blah, right? So those kind of stuff. So these versions, after the 2016 version, Office 2016, it comes, comes with the your account. You can log into your Microsoft account, and you can link this app to your account. So after that, you can work, or you can keep your document inside your cloud space. Comes with the this account. OneDrive account, right? So simply you can manage those features with your account, and then feedback and option. So we will discuss more about these functions, these things. Anyway, so this is the first look of the Microsoft Word application. So you can start from this point onward. Then to save, right, after you open up a document, you have to save this file. So otherwise, so you can see here document one. That means this is the default name, comes with the Word. Once you open Word file, so it comes with the document one. So after you save this file, so this word or this name will change with your file name, right? So after open a document, so you have to save your document. To save your document, you can go to the file menu and then save or save as, right? So these two have two different meanings. So the save option and save as works as same for the first time, but after that, it's, these two have two different meaning. So if you want to save your file again and again, so you, without replacing or without changing the file names, you can use save option. And if you want to generate, or if you want to save another copy of your document, so you can use save as, right? So this is the only way to change your file name, right? So otherwise it will save on top of the previous file. It will rewrite your previous version of the document once you click on this one, right? If you pick this one, save. And right, so, and you can use keyboard shortcuts too, right? So the shortcuts for saving document is Control plus S. You have to press Control and S key together, right? So you have to press both keys together. right? After that, you will see a kind of another window to save your document. In that window, it will ask you to, you can give a name and you can pick a location to save your or keep your file, right? And then you can, yeah. So I'll show you how to that one, right? Anyway, so I'll open a document. Right. So, so this is my Word application, right? I'm currently using another one. I'm currently working on another document. That's why it comes with a Word document too, right? So anyway, so here I have a different kind of templates. If you are planning to kind of making a calendar, so you can pick this one, or if you are planning to make an invoice, so you can pick this one. And here you can see another button to access more templates, right? So this will bring you to a cloud space. I mean the place where the users or the designers keep their templates in the cloud space. So simply you can access those files, those templates through this button, more templates. So anyway, here we have a file, new, open, and info. So I'll pick this one, info. So once you go to this point, info tab, right? So you can see a lot of information about this document, right? So this is very, very important when you are doing your assignment, right? So don't, copy or don't choose others templates, because when I open this file, when I open your file and when I go to this info tab, so I can see others name uh, here, right? So simply, so you can see the author and last modified date and time, right? So simply here you can see the last modified author and dates and time, last modified and created, last printed. So those kind of stuff. So information you can gather read from this point. And the properties are also available here, right? Size of the document, not saved yet, pages, wordings, right? How many words are currently available in the document. So you can see those information, total editing time. So I've spent 241 minutes on this document, right? So title, tags, comments, right? Those kind of stuff. And so if you want to protect your document, I mean, if you want to add a password to your document, so you can do it from here, right? And so you can see the version history, right? And a managed document. So there are no unsaved change. That means I have I have enabled the auto save option. So I'll show you how to do those things. Right. Anyway, so this part is very important. So keep it in mind. So don't copy, don't edit others' files when you are doing your assignment, right? So I can simply read all the, I should see all the information regarding your file, right? So this is very, very important. And so this is the save option, right? So, so you can browse your files here, right? And yeah, save as, then I have the print option, right? So once I click on this one, it will open up the print preview and I can pick one of my available printers and I can change the setting of, the printer settings and the page settings, both printer and page settings from this point. And then share. So share means, so you can simply share this document with the other person, right? So after that, you both can work on the same document at the same time, right? So this is a new feature comes with the Office 16, right? And then export, right? So if you want to export your file as a PDF or any other format, so you can use this option. So now I think so most of the other applications also available this feature under the save function. So simply you can go to the save and browse this one. Okay. And here you can pick one of the file format that you want to save this file, right? So here you can use a PDF or XPS type a document, right? Formats. Yeah, this is also comes with this one, right? Anyway, so these are very useful functions. Okay, I'll start from the new one, right? New document. Right. So this is the appearance of trust page, trust view, right? So you can do whatever you want on top of this page. So this is the working area, right? So you can type any word, you can stick any image or any graphics on top of this page, right? So I think all of you know the basic functions and basic things. So you can simply type what you want, right? So I'll add some dummy text here, right? So okay, so now you can change the font formatting. So simply you can change the font faces here, right? Font size and bold and italic options and underline option. So you can do those changes. And if you want to change the color of this font, right? So you can do that. And highlighter. And here we have a very interesting option, right? So you can simply undo and redo whatever you have done to this one, right? With the text formatting or text, right? For that, you can go to this place, and here we have undo option, and here we have redo option. Or you can use keyboard shortcut Control Z for undo and Control Y for redo, right? So those are very helpful, a very useful shortcut, right? So so all the time try to use a shortcut, so it will save your time, right? And yeah, this one is very important one, change case. So let's think you want to change of this, case of this text into uppercase. So you don't need to erase all the thing and rewrite. So you can simply select. So I'm currently using a kind of a add-on Grammarly to my with my word, right? So that's why just the reason to show the suggestions like the video like that, right? So anyway, so let's say you want to change a case of this text, this para. So you can select that para and then go to the this case chain, and you can pick uppercase. So after that, it will automatically change the whole, the case of the whole para into uppercase. And if you want to set all the things in the lowercase, you can do that one. And sentence case means the first letter of the sentence starting with the uppercase, right? Right. So it's a very nice tool. And clear all formatting means if you have using any kind of formatting, so you can remove that one. So I have changed my default font into Lexen. So this is a kind of a Google font, right? So I'm pretty much like to use this font, this oval shaped font. So that's why I have changed this into my default font. Anyway, so you can see Calibri or most of the time Calibri comes with the default font as the default font. So if you want to change that one to that, I mean font face into another one, so you can pick from this list, right? Okay, I'll pick this one, Times New Roman, right? So after that, if you want to remove that formatting text face, so you can simply select the para and click on this one, clear all formatting. So this will bring those this para to the default mode, right? Okay, so here we have highlighter and text effect, right? So typography, so simply if you want to add a kind of effect to your text, so you can pick one. There are several nice features, I mean design. And so these are subscript and superscript options. So that means if you want to type today date, so today is 7th, so it will automatically do this one because the word no when we are going to type a kind of a date. But let's say I want to type 7 square. So this should be as a superscript, right? So for that, we have to select this one and then click on the superscript one, right? Okay. So, and now let's think we have to type H2O, right? Right. Now we have to take this 2 as a subscript, right? So select this one and click on this subscript. But so it will show the shortcut to keyboard shortcut to. So if you want to subscribe a kind of a text, so you have to select that text and then control plus equal sign. Right. So these are very nice too. Right. Anyway, so then we have paragraph section. So from this part, you can align text, right? Text, you can make kind of text alignment, right? So whether you want to set this one to left side, right side, center, or justify. So justify means you can write all the text. You can keep all the text within the full editable area. So it will expand the text and it will adjust the spaces between these words in order to keep the text within this full editable area. So it will very nice one once we using justify option. If not, so you can see this kind of spaces at the end of each line. Right. So yeah, we will discuss about the more features available in this application anyway. So I like to do a kind of activity, right? Yeah, so you have activity. So I'll give you a a few minutes. Let's say 30 minutes, right? So I'll give you half an hour to create this one. Try to create this one. So activity one is open a Word document and save it as a report template, report underscore template docs, right? DOCX file. So don't worry about this one. This is the default format. I mean, the type comes with the Word application. Then prepare the first page as per the image shown below, this one, right? Paper size A4, margin top 2 inches, other 1 inches, right? Rest of the things and the rest of the margins are 1 inches. No page numbers. Title means this one, how to write a proper scientific report for laboratory exercise, right? So the font of the title is Times New Roman, size is 28, align center. And the subtitle means this one, by your name. So you have to type your name and index, then the course code. And at the bottom of the line, so you can see electronic and automation technology, right? So BSc, yeah, you should write a BSc in electronic and automation technology. So yeah, so you can do that. Anyway, the font size is, font face is Times New Roman, size is 14 and align center, right? So you have to do this one as the first activity. And the second one, add a new page to the previous document, right? That means this document, you have to add a second page and format it as follows, right? Paper size this one, margins all 1 inches. So there is a difference between these two, right? In the first page, the top margin is 2 inch, but the second page, so you have 1 inch margin from all these sides, top, bottom, and left side, right? So you have to do that 1 inch and page number Roman number one, and title means this one, table of content, Times New Roman, size is 14. And the title should not appear in the list of the content. That means the table of content title should not appear in this this list, right? So this is basically auto-generated one, right? So you can do that by typing those text manually, but I'm expecting you generate this one using automatic table of content, right? So anyway, and activity 3. So you have 3 activities. So you can complete one by one, right? Third part is size, paper size A4, margins all 1 inch. That means the same as the previous one. And page number is Arabic 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, that so on, right? Heading 1, that means this one, introduction 1. So I will show these pages, more clearly later, right? Anyway, so font is Times New Roman, 14, size is 14, numbering 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 means is heading number, right? Heading 2, this one, background, right? Font Times New Roman, size 13, numbering 1.1, 1.2, like that, right? So body text, that means is content, body content, font Times New Roman, and size is 12, align justify, right? So you can do that. So this is the document that I'm talking about, right? Don't worry about this content, right? I just include a dummy text. So you can use you can do the same thing by typing this one, equals rand, then within parentheses, type how many paragraph do you want to paste, right? Simply if I want to paste 7 para, right? Just press, type 7 and enter. So it will generate a kind of a dummy text. So don't worry about that one, right? So try to make this one. So this image is available on the university website. So you can simply Google UOC logo right? Right? So go to this one, visual identity logo, right? So this is the official page that we can download the high resolution logo of the university, right? So you can download this one. Okay, once you complete, please raise your hand, right?
Recording stopped.
right? Choose change paper size paper into A4, right? Right. This is the first one, right? So I have created a document with the A4 pages, right? Then the second one is margins. So that means I have to set a different margins. To that, go to the layout again, and the first option is a margin. See, go to that one, right? So here you can see different margins. I mean the predefined margins, but I want to set a different one, right? So in my case, I can see last custom setting is this one because I have already created this one. I mean, use this one. So, but I want to make a new margin. For that, go to the custom margins, right? But if you want to select a normal one, normal or narrow or moderate one, so you can pick one of these. But I want to go to the custom margin. So go to custom margins, right? So here we have a different option. So that means we can change this margin sizes, right? So my top margin is 2 inches, 2 inches. And the rest of the things, I mean, the rest of the margins should be and 1 inch, right? So all these are 1 inch, but this one is 2, right? The orientation is portrait, and your pages multiple. And this is very important one. Apply to whole document, right? So because that means we can apply this margin into, into separate sections too, right? So when I check this option, what are the options available under the apply to? So there are two. One is whole document. This is at this point forward, right? This point forward. Right. Anyway, so I'll pick a whole document for now. And click OK, right? Then you can see, so my cursor is here, right? Now it's in 2 inches from the top, right? So that means I can type anything, right? Right. So I'm already recording, so don't worry about that one. And another thing is I have already uploaded the recorded videos to the LMS. So simply I uploaded all the videos to the YouTube and share the link with the, to the LMS, right? So you can go to that for the previous videos, right? And now my cursor is here, so that means I can type anything here, but I can't go to the this area because it is now it's not in the active region. So actually it's in the header area, right? When you change the margins, especially top and bottom, it goes to header and footer, right? So now my active region is this area, right? Now I have to add the image, right? So you can download the image from the university site. And I gave you, yeah. So I copy this image and I will paste that into here. So the easiest way is copy image from the browser and right, you can use shortcuts Control V to paste the image. So this is one method, and if not, you can right click on the this place, on the cursor, and here you have several options, right? Keep source formatting and merge formatting and picture. So you can pick one of these, right? If you want. Another one is, so you can download the image and then go to the insert, and here you have an option called picture. So go to that one and go to the this device, right? And then you can pick the correct image from your device, right? It's also possible, right? You can use either method, I mean, using this one, go to insert and putting a picture here, and or you can just copy and paste, right? So I will use the copy and paste method because this is a very simple one, and I need to resize this one. So I can minimize this one or change the size by dragging one of these corner buttons, I mean these dots, right? Click on this one of these dot and move your mouse, right? It will automatically change the size. Or once you place this one, you can select this image, right? So after that, you can see another tab. It will appear another tab. You can see this tab, picture format. Go to that one, and here you have a size. I mean, you can give a value to the height and width, right? So if you want, you can use that one too. And if you want to crop this image, so that means, let's say you want to get a half of this image, you can simply do that, right? So there are several options here, right? Right. So this is my image, and yeah, so this is my image. And the next one is I have to set this image at the middle of the page. I mean, I have to set this orientation. I mean, this one into the center. So I can select this image and select this center alignment. Right. Okay, then we have to insert the title. So title here. I'm not going to type all the things. So this is my title. Okay, I will do report title. Right. So I need to change the font into Times New Roman and font size. So to change the font face, size, and the color and everything. So first you have to select all the font, right? I mean all the text, right? Word or phrase. Then you have to go to the home. Then under the font area, so here you can pick a font face. Then you can change the font size. So mine is 28. And I have already select this option, alignment center. If not, you can select that one too, right? Center. Right. Is everything right? So you did the same thing, right? How change CM to inch? Just type INO, so you can simply, yeah, that's also. So go to the layout. So I'll show you one. Right. So just type these double quotations. Yeah, it will automatically convert into inch, right? Don't worry about the measurements. I mean the units, right? You can use either methods. That means if you want, you can use two double quotation quotes, or you can use two IN. Right. So now the most important thing is now I have changed the font face, size, and everything. But I'm still using a normal text style, right? So if you're using, I mean, if you use, let's say you are typing, yeah, this is a title, right? So normally, if you're using a title for a document, so you can use this title style. So style is very, very important to when you create a document because these styles follows all the things. I mean, if you are making an automatic generated table of content, it follows these styles, right? Without having these proper styles, so you can't generate that one. So this is very important one. For the title one, so you can use this title style. But the thing is, so when you click on or when you select this title style, so the whole the formatting and everything change. I mean, without content, I mean the formatting, basically formatting will change into this title style. So how can we change? I mean, how can you keep the title style as it is? I mean, as this one. Right? Right? So you can simply type whatever you want and you can change the font size, face, and everything. But it is not the correct way, right? So you have to add or you have to use this one of the style. So since this is my first one, I mean, this is my title of the document, so I can pick this one. The problem is when I select this one, right? See this, the formatting and everything change into the title style. But I don't want to keep the title as this one. I don't want to change the font face and size and everything again. So how can we do that? The first, so we have two methods. So first one is I can change all the things. I mean, you can simply type the whatever the thing you want, and after that you can change and adjust the formatting. And after that, go to the title and right click on this one, right? Then you can select this one, update title to match selection, right? So once you select this one, this will automatically change. I mean, the title will change its formatting into this one, this formatting. That means we have already used format into use format, right? This is the first method, right? Or else we can use just right click on this title style and then go to modify, right? So after that, you can see this kind of window. So here you can change the font into Times New Roman size 28. And if you want to change the alignment to center, so you can do that and then click OK. Right now, my title has has already changed into these options, this spec. After that, I can select this text and click on this title style. Right. So now my title has a title style, right? You can see that. So you can click on this title, and after that you can see that the style has already selected to this one, title one, right? So now I have to enter the insert the rest of the things, right? So I'll enter from this point. Right? Now automatically my style has moved to normal one because from this point, I mean this line is belong to normal style, right? But this line is belong to title style. Okay, so the second part is this one. So you have to type all these things by your name, index, blah, 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 right? So you have to use this as a subtitle, right? Okay, so I can write name, index, 110, v.sc in electronics and auto. Right. So now I have to do the same thing. So I can select all these things, right? And select subtitle. Right. But the subtitle, I mean, the formatting of the subtitle is not, I guess, I mean, my document. So I have to change the font size and everything. So I can change this one by right click on this subtitle option style and go to modify and change the font into Times New Roman and font. This one, 14 and align center. Change the 14 and align center. Right. But font color is a little bit different because subtitles comes with a light kind of a light gray color. So I can change font color to into black. Right. So automatic. Right. But in my document, I think spacing was also different, right? So it's a very, I mean, these lines are very close to each other.
Recording in progress.